Kia ora, hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you to everyone that's jumped in. Perfectly imperfect, welcome. Thank you for joining. Bird one, kia ora, hello. Blue Zach, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Just Joe, amazing. Thank you so much. Great to see you all here. And we're on the new map, Daheim. Hopefully that's pronounced correct. And have been here already. I did set things up a little bit, and I've been doing a little bit of work off stream just to get things sorted. Managed to get straw into the pen here. Basically it's got to go over the top of the gates here. The gates don't open, so you can't just drive in. But we've managed to fix that, and the other thing we're just going to do is feed the chickens. I finally figured out how to do that. We'll get in here and get this started. Hey, Cher, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Scott, hello, welcome in. Yeah, Bird One had the intro for a while. You probably just haven't seen it. Haven't been here early enough for an intro, but yeah. Had the intro for a while. So let's get this started. Hey Lone Wolves, welcome in. Thank you so much. Yes, Scott, no, we're all good. Thank you to everyone for asking. Yep, feeling much better now. Recovered from my 24-hour stream. That was an amazing ride. Thank you to everyone that joined in. Thank you to everyone that donated and made our charity stream a success. Appreciate every one of you. So around the back here is where we can top up the chicken feed. Chickens will now have some feed. Hey Farmer, hello, welcome in. And I can't recall if I said hi to Lone Wolves. If I haven't, sorry. If I have, well, a big hi to you again. So yeah, we're actually, I'm really enjoying this map. It's a fantastic little map. So I've had a lot of fun on it actually. Just it forces you to use the smaller equipment, the equipment that I am reluctant to use, but this one seems to really apply itself to that. Yeah, joined 2 multiplayer games. It was amazing. That's fantastic to hear, Cher. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, I kept an eye on that tsunami. I haven't heard of any major damage caused by it. I see that one there, Bird. Yep. Yeah, your chickens get it from a bag. Yeah. So yeah, there was a major earthquake just off of Russia, near the Russian, Alaskan side of Russia. That was about 8 on the Richter scale, and there were fears of major tsunami happening. There's even a tsunami watch here for New Zealand. But apparently that's been removed. But there was a tsunami watch for the Hawaiian Islands and Japan. I did see pictures of Japan, but it didn't seem to be really bad. So I haven't heard of any major damage being done. So I'm hoping that is the case. But yeah. Yes, I did see North March. The required mods are ridiculous, to be honest. Far too many required mods. Yeah, I'd like to know, when is it going to stop? Does it mean we're going to have to download half of Mod Hub just to be able to play on a map? So, yeah, I did see it. Beautiful looking map, you know, but, yeah, required mods are a showstopper for me. Even this map had required mods, but I think it was only about 5. So, yeah, that was fine, but when you got about over 20 required mods, that to me is a showstopper. Hey, Bearded Dude 69, welcome in. Marcus Templehoff, thank you for joining. Yeah, so for the tsunami, I haven't heard about any major damage, and I was keeping an eye on YouTube right up until I started streaming, so wasn't any reports of damage, and my phone hasn't been reporting any major damage either. So hopefully, I am hoping that everyone will be safe and fine. Yeah, I can't say. Last I heard it was 8 on the Richter scale, but they could have updated that since then. And share, you won't download a map if it has too many required mods. Yeah, I'm the same. That map I downloaded after I cleaned my mod hub. Yep. Yes, California was under a tsunami warning as well. Alaska, I guess the west coast of Canada as well. Hawaiian Islands. I guess east coast of Australia. But yeah, there wasn't. There was one for New Zealand, but it didn't eventuate too much, so that was good. They actually removed it at the end, so. Your phone's going nuts because of the tsunami? Oh, that's not. You know, well, I guess that's good that you're being informed about it, but yeah. Yeah, the one just on the what would be east coast of Russia there. Aussie's funeral today as well. New Zealand had a big quake on the 28th, 6.5. I don't recall that one. Yeah, I don't recall hearing about a quake here. Sorry, Just Joe. You might know more about it than I do. Yeah, coastal earthquakes. Yeah. Yeah, definitely be a wise thing to do in New Zealand, would be staying away from the water. There could be some larger than usual waves happening, but believe it's not as bad as they thought. They've removed the warning, so but I wouldn't go near the ocean for a little while till it all settles down. Hey do, welcome in. Saw it the other evening on a news page. This is the Daheim map. It's a new map, came out last week, and it's a really nice little map. It is a small map. Happy to show everyone the PTA. As you can see, it's a bit smaller than your standard map. I think your standard map would come out to here. But it is a really tightly packed map, a lot of detail in it. Yes, I do have a number of mods installed. I actually have quite a few downloaded depending on what map I'm using. I have a lot of American shed mods for America maps. And each map has its own unique challenges that you know, different mods can help fix. So yeah. Hey Gamer 001, how are you? Welcome in. Our Boys Podcast. Thank you for joining. Let's take a shortcut through here. So yeah, I tried to get sort of mainly German equipment, but I've probably got some more European equipment as well. I couldn't find anything that really worked that was German, so but yeah, definitely trying to keep it European on this one. And of course, on the 1st of August, we have Saxlingham being released, so that'll be nice. Yeah, you've been playing this little map for a bit and you hate little maps, but this one you do like. Yeah, I like it. It is challenging, but it's not frustratingly challenging, if you know what I mean. And Scott, a video just popped up on my Insta about a bloke whose baler caught on fire and he reversed it into a dam and saved to the tractor. Yeah, that was quick thinking. Hey Mark, welcome in. FS Farmer, hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. So we're just finishing off a harvest on this field, so I've brought a few fields. So we're going to be doing the harvesting on this, finishing it off. And then I've got a bit of haymaking to do and collecting the straw. So yeah. So yeah, sorry I didn't have the stream on Monday. I just was yeah, just feeling rather shattered still from the 24-hour stream. It was great, but yeah, definitely needed a little bit of a break. So because we're sort of in the first month, I've got time set to half speed at the moment just to try and fit everything in. Then once we've swapped over into the next month and we're on the 4-day months, I'll then put it up to 5 times again. But this is just to try and get everything done in time. So this map as well as your others, or instead of which one? So I think this is sort of more, I've moved on from Palmerston, although Saxlingham is probably going to be inserted as well, so I'm probably going to be doing a combination of Daheim, Saxlingham and Judith Plains, as well as our usual multiplayer on the weekends. So yeah, it was funny, like there wasn't that many great maps that come out, and then all of a sudden we've just got so many great maps now. So yeah, and I just want to play more. I really like this one. It really just, when I was traveling around it, it was sort of like, I really like this map and I want to do a gameplay on it. Farmer Harry, hello, welcome in, thank you for joining. You're playing the Arkansas 4 times? Awesome, Blue Zach. There is definitely some great maps coming out on the horizon. Really looking forward to seeing a lot of them. I do tend to go for more of the smaller maps, although Judith Plains, I do sort of want to get the big cedar. Well, thank you, Farmer Harry. Thank you for watching, and hope you're enjoying it. It was the got it here. No, I haven't. Yeah, it was a German map. Can't think of the name at the moment. Let's see if I can pull it up. Was the one that was second in the schedule, so where are we? Yeah, that's the one. Nordkircher. It's a Nordkircher map. It's a nice map, but the colour palette is just totally wrong on it. It's just, yeah. Yeah, it was just, it was like contrast had been turned down on it or something. I'm not too sure. It might have been something to do with my card. It may not be a problem for other people, I don't know, but it was definitely a problem. It was showing up in the stream as well, so yeah. Brownstetten is a good Euro map, yeah. Yeah, thanks Farmer Harry, Nordkritchen, yep. Yeah, Courtright line is a good one. It's an interesting one in that there's no arms on it, which is great for multiplayer. It gives everyone a chance to build their own farm how they want to, but not so good if you're trying to do single player because you've got no farms around you. It's like you're on your own, you know? It's a bit funny like that, but yeah, it is a good map, but it's just interesting that they've done it, you know, and I can understand, you know, first thing most people do is try and remove the farm building so that they can set it up how they want it. That's understandable, but so I did have the big class, but in the end I wasn't happy. It was probably a little bit too new for what I wanted, and I was sort of going for more the older equipment. So someone had done the Deutschfahr topliner. So I thought, well, let's go for that one, and you know, we can use that as well. The header isn't too bad, it's 6 meters, whereas the class that I had was 7.5, so yeah, Logan, I actually use my PC as a server when I'm doing multiplayer, which I believe can be a little bit of an issue for some. As I am in the bottom of the world, the lag can be a bit of a problem, but as a whole it's generally playable. Yeah, you'll be doing Saxlingham as well, Farmer. If I miss anybody, my apologies. The chat's moving quite quickly. Reading the chat and playing the game is really tricky. Yeah, you don't mind building farms? Yeah, fair enough. Building farms is relaxing. That's awesome, mate. Yeah, I find building farms, it's challenging because yeah, I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, and yeah, it's never quite right. Mountain Hill is hard on the system. It's a good map though, yeah. Yeah, Farmer Harry from New Zealand, mate. Right down the bottom of the world. And hello, Logan Ernie. Hello, Ethan. How are you? Welcome in. Thank you for joining. You're totally hooked on Sharon Centre at the moment? Yeah, there's been some really good maps come out. there's not enough Aussie Kiwi farms or equipment. I agree, although we do have a lot of European equipment in New Zealand. So it was actually quite amazing when I went to the field days. You know how much equipment was actually there that is actually in the game. Boda tractors, the Fent, the Duchbars, Voltras, they're all there. Goval. Yeah, a lot of European equipment is here and available. So, from that point of view, we do see a lot of it. It would be nice to have a New Zealand map to play on. Looking forward to Argsy's one coming. Hope he doesn't go too mad with the required mods. It would be nice to have an Aussie farm as well, definitely. But yeah, it's a tight yard in here. Takes a bit of getting used to. Yeah, shed's just not quite big enough, eh? If you guys recall, there was someone just sitting up here on the park bench. He's gone. Not there anymore. But you can see why he stopped off here, eh? It's a nice view. Be a peaceful spot to read your Farming Simulator magazine, which is what he was doing. Yeah, there's a lot of detail, you know. Tractor mailbox here, that is really neat. A lot of carts around. He was reading Farms and Mag. Yeah, he was. That's something we don't see in New Zealand, is a transformer station building like that. We'll either have small transformers mounted to power poles, or we'll have big substations where the high tension lines come in and then get cut down to, you know, power suitable for houses. So yeah, we don't have substation buildings like that. So it's interesting. Seems to be a European thing. That guy is mad at me. I took the trees out and combined those two fields for grass. Yep. And Pre-Thai, how are you? Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Alright, let's get this grain. So I also went for a smaller trailer at the end of it. I did have the big Flegel, my usual go-to one, but I found it was a little bit too big, so I went for the smaller Strautmann. Not sure if it's German, but it sounded German. Hey, welcome there from India, is it? Thank you for joining. Yeah, same in the US, is it, for the equipment? I think we've got more than enough wheat to feed the chickens. And just a small reminder, if you haven't done so already, if you could hit the like button, that'd be fantastic. We got 11 on our horizontal and 31 at the moment on our vertical stream. And we've had 2 new subscribers since we started. Thank you so much for subscribing. Hope you are all having a great day. I think the next thing I'll do is I want to ted the field, and then I'm going to windrow it, and I'm going to windrow the straw field as well. Oh, tractor's not in the way. So it's a challenging map, but I'm quite liking the challenge of having the smaller equipment. It'll be fun to alternate between this one and Judith Plains, going from small tight map to great big large expensive map. I believe Saxlingham you can have some fairly large equipment on it too, so that would be interesting. Hey Rocket Scientist, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Not sure if this is a totally suitable way to go for a tractor over the small bridge, but you know, we're doing it anyway. I am liking this Mercedes tractor. It is a nice little tractor. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that as well. So I did actually get up early to watch the stream from Giants, and yeah, I was hoping that we would be getting an idea of what the next DLC is going to be. So they didn't confirm it, but they did confirm that there was an Easter egg in the video, which most people are saying looks a lot like a Mercedes tractor. They neither confirmed nor denied it. And they basically said maybe September they will release that DLC, but yeah, it's they didn't seem to have an exact date or anything. They were very, very quiet about it. So I did hear a rumor that, you know, someone thought maybe they were having difficulties with maybe licensing or you know, modeling or something like that. And someone even said that the map could come out before the next DLC. So we'll just have to wait and see. I don't know. All I know is that there was no confirmation of what it was. And I think everyone thought it was going to be. So yeah. You're selling your Xbox One today. I've still got my Xbox X. Yeah, well, it's the only way you can play Farm Sim, so I guess that's good. It's a remodeled Xylon. Hey, Farmer Harry, thank you so much. I'm glad you're enjoying it. So, let's see. Right, let's do some tedding and make some hay. I really would like to have some TMR for the we'll be able to make some more TMR for the cows. Hey AI Farmer, thank you for jumping in, appreciate it. You have a great walk with your dogs, Em. Hope you enjoy it. Hey Nelson, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a great day. It was basically a empty stream from Giants. I guess it depends on your point of view. They did announce some people that were going to be the community cultivators. New Zealand's very own Argsy was one of those to be put onto that list. There were quite a few actually that have been put onto that list. Farmer Cop, Farm Sim Guy, and a lot of other people as well. I had applied for it, but they didn't pick me, but yeah. Maybe that's because I'm fairly outspoken at times about, you know, how I feel Giants is doing with their game. That might have had something to do with it, I don't know. So they did announce the first lot of community cultivators. So yeah, it'll be interesting what Argsy gets up to in New Zealand with organising community events. I did say that I was maybe interested in organising community events. Not that I would. You know, things like that take up a lot of time, so it would depend on how much support and how much work they will be expecting you to do. So yeah, it'll be interesting. I'll be happy to help Argsy in any way that he would need help, if, you know, if he's organising something. Yeah, well, I've already applied, Share, so my application is in the works, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Maybe they think New Zealand only needs one community cultivator. So yeah, so that was announced. So you know, if you're interested in that side of things, there was a bit from that point of view. They did play a lot of the FarmCon video for the Highland map, which, yeah, it was fine, but it's stuff that, you know, we'd already seen. It wasn't new. So yeah, for me, definitely waking up at 4 AM in the morning to watch it live, it felt like it was a little bit of a waste of time, but it's, you know, sometimes you do these things just to find out. But definitely looking forward to the Highland map and see what comes of it. Yeah, perfectly imperfect. High expectations. Yeah, have learnt with Giants is not to get too excited. But I am looking forward to that. And they have surprised me. Hello, Spooky Spides. How are you? Welcome in. And Kid 4673, hello, welcome in. Yeah, you know, sometimes they do surprise me. Silver Run, forestry map was sort of, yeah, I ended up playing on it a lot, and, you know, the roller coaster was definitely a good challenge. Zelonka, that one really surprised me. Wasn't really into the Eastern European maps. You know, there's a joke about, you know, if you wanted something to get onto Mod Hub quickly, you just put Polish in the front of it. But Sri Lanka definitely surprised me, and I ended up spending a lot of time on that map. So that one was a real surprise from Giants. So they can surprise you at times. You know, it's funny how you can end up spending a lot of time on a map you didn't think you would. Hey Finnick, welcome in. Thanks for joining. About to hit the bed for work. Yep. Know that one, mate. Know that one. You have a good sleep there, my friend. So seeing we've got 32 people in our vertical stream, I'm just going to put up a few channel links for different people. Definitely feel free to check out their channel if Nightbot would wake up. So just put up Perfectly Imperfect Gamer, definitely check him out. He just starting and he's doing a fantastic start from scratch, definitely worth checking out. And Just Joe's awesome YouTuber. We are certainly blessed with great YouTubers that do a great job, and he's definitely one of them. Check out his streams, they're pretty laid back, and good fun to watch. And just put FS Farmer's link up there as well. He does a lot of course play and auto drive work. If you want to see a map run like clockwork, definitely check out his stream. They're really great to see. Yeah, you felt the first FS25 was like putting lipstick on a pig. You were expecting more than realised that they had to optimise for console. Yeah, and that's the thing, you know. There's a lot of things that they do have to, that us PC gamers sort of lose out on because of the console side of things. But at the end of the day, the console side of things sell a lot of copies, and allows giants to be able to do what they do. So more so than if it was just the PC side of it. So I don't begrudge us having console players. See you later, Finnick. Thank you for being here. Now, it's actually surprising how the mobile side of it too, how popular that is. There's always someone asking when they're going to be releasing the next mobile game. So that's a really popular one. No problem. Just Joe, no problem at all. I just hope that some from our vertical stream check out your channel. We've got this field here as well, which I've harvested, and I have actually run the windrower over it. So just going to do the hay field, and then I'm going to run this over the straw field as well. We're not running up and down 6 meters. We can run up and down a bit more. Alright, let's see about getting this done. will have to say that since they brought in the steering assist, I've actually enjoyed just driving the tractors on the fields and just enjoying driving. Hey Green Wrench, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a great day. Hey, how's the tsunami alert happening in California? Have you heard anything about that? Has there been any major damage or anything like that? Or hopefully hasn't been anything too serious? Hey Richard Herbert, hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you wanting to spend some of your morning with us before heading off to work. KWP, hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you coming in. And Matt Kawa, hopefully I've pronounced that correctly. Yeah, New Zealand did have an alert, but they withdrew it soon afterwards, so I would still recommend not going near the ocean for a little while, but you know, there's no major tsunami alert here. Mr. Hominoid, hello, welcome in. Sorry, KWP, I usually do my multiplayer streams on the weekend. Usually weeknights, just a single player playthrough of certain maps. So I don't usually set up a multiplayer during the week. Right, plant some trees. Well, I haven't cut any trees down here. So the Loryx is still happy with me at the moment. On my Silver Run map, that's a different story. I've definitely cut down a lot of trees on that one. But yeah, I have planted a lot of trees there as well. So, you know, I think it all sort of adds up. Australia has no tsunami warnings. The crocodiles are wearing life jackets. Yeah. Yep, the old salties. They're a big animal, man. Hey, Cher, you'll be more than welcome to do that. Would look forward to it. Yeah, I did plant a few trees at Silver Run, so the Loryx might be happy, I don't know. Tomatoes are machine harvested. Yeah, unlike kiwi fruit. Kiwi fruit is still hand picked. I don't think there's a way to machine harvest them at the moment. I think they're working on it, but yeah. They need to bring alfalfa, and yeah, there's a few maps doing that now though, so it's good to see. And KWP, you play multiplayer on FS22 and FS25 with your friends. That's awesome, mate. I have to say, multiplayer was not something that I really got into quite a while. I was basically, I just played everything on single player. I guess the problem is none of my friends would actually was actually interested in the game, no matter how much I told them about it. So yeah, I don't know. I just never felt comfortable rocking up to someone else's stream and jumping on it. Yeah, never felt comfortable doing that. I know it's a great community and. You know, there is really not a lot to worry about, but yeah, I just never felt comfortable doing that. Yeah, more crops using olives and a great method. Yeah, I think it's a fairly good method. Yeah, that Italian map has it for apples, which is quite good. Used to have 22 backpackers on seats picking them. Yeah, kiwi fruit, you're walking under the vines, and you're basically picking the fruit that's above your head. You know about it at the end of the day, I can tell you. Man, your arms and shoulders got really tired. No firsthand, because I did it. And you've got a big sack on the front, and yeah, you're it gets real heavy. Yep, I'm driving the Mercedes. It's also a Lizard, available as a Lizard on console. It's a nice tractor, great sound, nicely modelled. Yes, the FS Farmer, you think it's a reshaped Xylon or a baby MB? Yep. Yeah, it was actually interesting that in the UK, at least I know this was a UK program that had it in, they have a big shaker that shakes apple trees. And the reason I know that is because it was used in a one of those murder mystery shows. You can probably guess what the apple tree shaker was used for. It's not for shaking apple trees, but for YouTube reasons I won't say what it was used for. I'll let you use your imagination with murder mystery show, apple tree shaker. Put the two together, I think you can come up with the what happened to the poor victim. Zucchini, yep. Asparagus is quite bad too. That's quite a bit of work. So yeah. Since they arrived, the T7 Steyr and the Case are all the same tractor with different paint. Yeah, well I think they are the same tractor, aren't they, in real life? Just different nose and different paint. There's a way we could lock these back wheels. They give you that option, do they? To be sort of ahead of the game when you're reversing it. But it is a good little windrow. It's a fairly good size, but not too big. Yeah, they did have a big Lamborghini tractor, but no one's done that recently. So, yeah. Because when I was looking at setting up the gameplay on the Italian map, I thought about having Clarkson's Lamborghini on it, but couldn't find it. So make do with another couple of Lamborghinis, but I'd say it's a nice map, picture perfect, but I just found it frustrating. A very frustrating map to play. So to try and increase the frame rate a little bit, I've actually lowered the textures down to low. I don't know if anyone's noticed that or not. I don't know if you've noticed any difference in the quality. I honestly can't tell the difference. You have to go just to say a quick hello to Argsy, and then I've got to get my train. Hey, awesome share, thank you so much. Don't forget to congratulate him on becoming a community cultivator. should get a reasonable amount of hay off of this. This will be good. I like that the windrows don't feel like a solid block. Definitely fixed that now. It used to be, you know, you'd hit them with a tractor and it feel like you're hitting a solid concrete lump. But now it sort of feels like, you know, you're driving over grass, which isn't that hard. And sorry, Agnesy, hello, welcome in, thank you for joining. And thank you to our new subscribers. Man, that's jumped up from when I last looked at it. Thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. Hope your day's going well. Your 3050 8 gig runs fine, everything on ultra. Yeah, if you went down one from your 4K, then frame rate would also rise and you'd be back to ultra settings. Only a small percentage of people can watch 4K. I know, I'm on a 4K TV in front of me at the moment. That's what I'm playing on. So yeah, it's one of those things that I just want to do, you know. I want to do 4K. So yeah, I know it does, you know, take a bit of grunt, but it's not too bad. I think it's doing okay, considering that I'm streaming from the same machine as well. Now I need to, I'm going to try and get both rows so that with a 6-meter header. So I think if I set this to 12 meters, should be okay. Go between the two and I should be able to pick them both up. We'll see how this works. Hey, Sweet Daisy, hello, welcome in, thank you for joining. Hope you're having a great day. And Killer Plays, how are you? Welcome in. Yeah, you do want to. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, all those workers, that's a lot of calculation on the CPU, so definitely. And Vitali, hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. And Cat Lego, how are you? Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Okay, so I'm just putting up a channel for Killer Plays. Looks like he's got a few farming-based shorts, so yeah, feel free to check it out. Seems to be working. Seems to be combining the whoops, my bad. Yeah, it's the other way around. I leave it up when I'm trying to go forward. Don't leave it. Let's see if we can get there. Probably only want to do one headland like this. Yeah, I wish there was a way we could lock those back wheels so they didn't turn. We only did one headland with the 6 metre, so let's do the one. We did the 2 headlands with a 6 metre, so it's one headland at 12 metres, so yeah. And thank you to our new subscriber. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, so we've actually got a Lego show coming up soon nearby, so go to that and see what there is in the way of farming Lego available. There seems to be a lot of farming stuff available in Lego. The forage harvester and tractor, and I've got and truck and trailer transporter, and I've got the tractor with the hay bales and all that sort of thing, but that's about all. Doesn't seem to be a lot. I know there's a few Technic things, John Deere stuff and all that. Hey Real Farmer, thank you for that. I do appreciate it. Everyone else, if you haven't hit the like button yet, if you could, that'd be fantastic. Thanks. Always trying to get more likes than we did last stream, so sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. So far we've got about 13 likes on our horizontal stream. Thank you so much to everyone that has hit the like button. Appreciate it. We've got 32 visiting us on our vertical stream. Thank you everyone for joining. Hope you're having great days. Glad you're enjoying the stream. And I want to do a big thank you to everyone that came into our 24-hour celebration stream and charity stream. Thank you to everyone that donated. That was absolutely awesome. We were able to provide so much for the canteen. We met our goal, which was fantastic. I do appreciate it. The 24-hour stream was hard work, but it was definitely worth it to support it. A great charity like that, and you guys were just fantastic. Thank you so much. Yeah, we feel like this. It means we've got less runs with the baler, so that'll be good. Mr. Kiwi, you're making me hungry. I'm eating a spicy chicken sandwich. Okay, I'm not sure how I'm making you hungry, but I hope you're enjoying your sandwich there, mate. Watching me work. You're one of these people, you love hard work, don't you? You could sit there and watch it for hours. Thank you so much, sir. Do appreciate it. Hello, Jan Rojko. How are you? Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Glad you could make it to our horizontal stream. We've definitely got a lot of baling to do at the moment, so just for a change, I'm thinking I might try loading bales manually. Something you see too often from me. We'll see how that goes. No promises, but we'll give it a shot. See how we go. But yeah, I may end up just resorting to universal auto load again. We'll see how we go. Yeah, the interior is quite nicely modelled. Old analog gauges. This map has included stubble destruction, so looks like they sort of keep the stubble at a higher slightly higher than normal, and then they have the stubble being destroyed when you drive over it, so it's quite interesting. It does make looking at the low windrows left by the harvester a bit hard to see. hence the reason for running the windrow over it, just to give it a bit of height above the stubble. I was hoping that they'd release the, yeah, if it's going to be Mercedes, I'd love to have a Unimog on this map. I reckon it'd be awesome. But, yeah, not too sure what's happening with that, so we'll just have to wait and see. I may or may not be playing this map when the next DLC comes out. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, I've just checked out our vertical. We've had 1,000 people on our vertical stream. Got 21 likes. Thank you to everyone that has hit the like button. We appreciate it. You guys are all awesome. And yeah, so thank you to everyone that's hit the like on the horizontal stream as well. We appreciate it. Next month I think we've got a bit of subsoiling to do. Most of the fields need ploughing. We've got to lime it as well. Yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. Especially with a 3.8 thousand-litre sprayer. It's not a lot of lime, it won't go far. So I could be making a lot of trips to the lime sell point. The fields are quite small, so that'll be okay, but this one's actually a reasonably large one, so Oh, we've got 37 on our vertical stream. Thank you to everyone for joining. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Yeah, feel free to hit the like button. If you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button as well. We've got 15 likes on our horizontal stream. Thank you to everyone that has hit that like button. Fantastic. Yeah, on this one green wrench, I'm baling the straw from the harvest, but the next field over I'm making hay. So I made silage on another field, and so I've just got to pick up the bales from there and pick up the or bale the hay, then pick that up, then we should have enough feed for the animals, so hopefully. Yeah, this was wheat, so we've now got chicken feed as well. So next month, sure if it's we plant wheat or what we do on that one. Let's have a look at our crop calendar. So yeah, next month we could either plant barley or wheat, but we also have the option of planting wheat in March and barley in March. So that could be worthwhile doing. Maybe having a cover crop for the whole year. Hey, thanks for that, FS Farmer. And thank you to our new subscriber. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. Thank you for joining. Okay, I think we've just about finished here. Go and grab the baler. Hey, thank you, Green Wrench. Appreciate it. No, not today, mate. Might see him a bit later on. Don't know. With having a small map like this, the Uber costs are, you know, relatively cheap. Oh, not much, mate. Just a little bit of wind rowing. Now I think we'll grab the baler. I think I'm going to have to invest in something to wash the equipment down with. Oh, this has been parked here for so long, trees are growing through it now. I do like this older Fendt, it's got a really good sound to it. We're just going to go and pick up the baler now. And I did mention, I don't know if you heard that before, but I did mention that I might actually try loading the bales onto the bale wagon manually. No, shock horror. Universal auto load is on the map, so I can always revert back to that if I get really desperate. But there's a lot of old wagons around. Neat. What is the best sounding tractor in the game? Oh, that is a tough one. I have to admit, I've never actually given it much thought. I just know I like the sound of this, and I don't mind the sound of the Mercedes one either. So yeah, some of those are pretty good. Base game, I don't know, they're all fairly generic sounding, to be honest. I know Giants would be devastated to hear that, because they have spent a lot of time on sorting out the sound. You know, making the sound... They worked hard to make sound really good in FS22. And it was way better than it was before. Your favourite one is the one you can afford. Yeah, that's a good answer, actually. These are affordable. So it used to be the Pottinger was my favourite go-to round baler because of the 150 size bales and the wrapper. But since the Massey and Fent balers have come out, Pottinger's sort of been relegated a little bit. You generally have a budget of 99 cents. That's because you keep buying land, mate. If you're wondering what we're talking about, Perfectly Imperfect Gamer is doing a really hard start from scratch, and he's doing a fantastic job of it. He put his second episode up. Second episode ever, I should add. He's doing really well for his first time doing YouTube videos. The story moves along quite quickly, and he's now got some land, so congratulations on that one. Trailer sounds, oh I know mate, they sound awesome. Yeah, it's your Fent, mate. Hello Junaid, how are you? Welcome in. Welcome to Kiwi Sim Farmers channel. Okay, so what do we got? Okay, we've got one. Okay, so we've got nearly a full lot of grass. So I'm going to top it up with a little bit of straw, because straw's worth next to nothing. We'll get one silage bale out of it. So I think that could be quite good. Third episode dropped last night. Oh, that didn't come up on my feed. I'm going to have to watch that one, mate. Try and get the feed trained up. Definitely want to catch up on that one. So you've heard that, everyone. Check out Perfectly Imperfect Gamer's channel. He is working hard, doing a great job. Definitely worth checking him out. Third episode's up there already. Ooh. Okay. So just wiped all the straw and put it all the grass and put it into straw. How about that? Yeah, I've heard a lot of people complaining about upload times being quite long on YouTube. I haven't actually uploaded a video for a while, so can't say for sure one way or the other if that's the case. But yeah, I have heard that. And Dirty Road Relay, how are you? Thank you for joining. And Junaid, not too sure what you mean by that. Why am I sad? If that's what you meant, or what? Yeah, Dirty Road Relay, thank you for joining. Appreciate it. Here we go, I've just put up Dirty Road Relays channel in the link. I think it's, was it the other? Oh, my bad. Dirty Nelson's. I'll just put Dirty Nelson's chat in there. I get my dirties mixed up. I'm sorry. I should have reset the bail counter. Yeah, name of the channel will be showing up in the YouTube there, mate. Junaid. Need a vacation, full week of farm sim, you'd be happy. Yeah, mate. That sounds like a good vacation. My family may not agree though. Yeah, Junaid, Farming Simulator 25 will be available on the Microsoft Game Pass. So if you do have Game Pass, you can get Microsoft. Sorry, on Microsoft, you can get Farming Simulator available on that in August, coming very soon, and that will be on PC, Xbox, and cloud gaming. Means you could play Farming Simulator from your web browser. So yeah, I thought that was interesting. So that's coming. So that's how you get it for free. Otherwise, I definitely would not condone any other dodgy site. You're more than likely going to get hit with viruses or crypto miners or all sorts of horrible things if you're trying to get it from a dark web site. So and Giants they're a reasonably good company. They listen, they try to cater to their player base. They listen to their player base, and I think they're a company that's worth supporting. So if you want to get it for nothing, then don't. Hey, thanks Just Joe. Thank you for joining. Appreciate it. You have a good day. You have a good drive. I take it you do a bit of truck driving for a living, is it? So stay safe on those roads, mate. Have a good day. Master Link. Yeah, used to have to do this guy to work for real on my granddad's farm. Never thought there would be a game about it. A lot of people thought the same thing. I was actually in that camp of why would I come home from work and go and work on a farm? But it's one of those games that's actually quite relaxing, and it's very, very similar to Truck Simulator, ATS or ETS, depending on whether you like Euro Truck Simulator or American Truck Simulator. But I actually prefer it. I do play American Truck Simulator and European Truck Simulator. Got both games. I've got a lot of maps for them, and I enjoy playing it, but I find Farming Simulator to be a bit more variety. Every game is just slightly different. You're doing something tonight I'm baling. I completed a harvest. I'm baling. And then the next game I'm going to be probably liming, mulching, and that sort of thing. So every game you play is a little bit different. Okay, so Perfectly Imperfect Gamer, favourite map out of the base games. I'm honestly going to have to say probably Riverbend, even though I've never actually done a gameplay on YouTube with it. I did a Hutan Pantai, I enjoyed that. I enjoy the city at night in the rain and watching the reflections of all the neon lights and the puddles. That's absolutely fantastic. If you want to see that, I did capture that on a short, so you can check that out. But Riverbend Springs is just one of those maps, like some of the houses and all that you're looking at and going, I would like to live here. Looking out over the river and and if a map can sort of invoke that, where you're sort of thinking, I really wouldn't mind living there, it's got to be a good map. And it definitely had that feeling for me. The base game, probably Riverbend Springs. Leave that hay for a bit later. I like the puddles of water on here. Right, so I'm going to set this to 12 meters that we did the rest of this on. It'd be interesting to see how many straw bales we get off this this field. In case you guys are wondering, I do have a mod installed which stops the round balers when they unload. Otherwise they normally just keep going forward and you end up with some of your windrow not getting picked up. And you end up having to reverse back and doing that. So it does sort of eliminate that. Means I'm emulating, I'm really good at stopping. And I do have another mod which sort of makes the pickup just a fraction wider so that basically it picks up the windrow even if it's just off a little bit. So just makes it a little bit easier to pick up windrow, especially on some of the bigger patches. Sort of see it picking up some of the windrow as you drive past it a bit. It's not ultra wide, it's just a a few centimeters either side wide. Just sort of like nice compromise. It's not ultra unrealistic. Hey, and welcome to our new subscriber. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. Thank you for joining. Glad you're enjoying the stream. This is another nicely modelled tractor. So yeah, there's a bit happening at the beginning of the month. Like I say, Saxlingham is being released on the modder's itch.io page. He's releasing it on there before he releases it to ModHub. So I believe he is releasing it to ModHub, but whether we'll see it for console, I haven't had that confirmed yet. So it'd be great if it was for excuse me. It'd be great if it was for console as well. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see what he does with that. Well, my apologies. It hasn't been updating. Hey Dominic, welcome. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you joining. Favorite feature and then a feature you wish they added. Good question there, perfectly. You found a Land Rover, and after the import tax, have it in Judith. Nice, mate. It's 5 meter instead of 3. Yep, bye JJ. Yep. Yeah, so what's your favorite feature and a feature you wish they'd added? That is a tough question. For me, I've probably got 2 favorite features of the new game, and it's probably the atmosphere and the fog, you know, the fog particles, that sort of thing, the particles in the air, and the water physics. You know, when you drive through a river with the right mod, of course. Some mods don't do anything, but if you're on base game stuff, it creates ripples, which is fantastic. So that's definitely some things that I liked. What would I like to see? That is a really good question. Workers and auto drive for all. You just want Farm Sim Manager instead of Farm Simulator, mate, and that's all you want. Yeah, like they have added GPS, which is great. more Fords and Ford pickup trucks, and right-hand drive European trucks for the English maps. You know, Scania, Volvos. Yeah, okay, we don't have Scania in base game, but we do have Volvo and MAN. You know, if we could have those in a right-hand version, I would be absolutely stoked. Basically because I come from a country that drives on the left, or the correct side for those that live here. And English maps are the same. It would be nice to have a vehicle with the steering wheel on the right hand side, just to help with immersion. I'm really hoping with the UK map that they do actually do that with some of the trucks, you know. Will we get Land Rover? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens there. You only play realistic stuff, even take the trailer weights. Love watching machines work. You do drive stuff. I know, FS Farmer, I'm just pulling your leg, mate. Yeah, perfectly imperfect. That's actually a good point too. You know, we've got Terrafarm, and that was absolutely fantastic when I used it on Judith Plains, but it is a PC only mod. But I don't think it'd be too hard to implement for consoles, because consoles already have that landscaping ability. It's just a matter of giving vehicles that ability. Don't think it would be that hard. I think it'd be really good. And then hey, they've gone into forestry. Maybe they could branch out into mining then, couldn't they? You know, quarrying your own rock to make lime, quarrying rock to make gravel to make roads, farm tracks, that sort of thing. You know, it would add a whole new dimension to the game. Yes, it's not farming. I know it's not farming, but yeah, at the end of the day, we drive this because of the tractors. We're not really into the actual farming side of it. We're into tractor driving, and harvesting crops gives us a chance to drive tractors. So, you know, being able to go into other avenues of big equipment, bulldozers, that sort of thing, I think could be quite good. I know the farming purists will be up in arms, but at the end of the game, it would broaden the player base. Realism is the key. FS Farmer has the whole town working for him on his farm. He does. He is a major employer of the local town, that's for sure. And JRT Cowboy, hello. Bonjour. I'm afraid my French didn't go that well at school. Got to about bonjour and ça va, and that's probably about it, I'm afraid. And thank you to our new subscriber. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. Thank you for joining. Right, we will get back to farming. Just checking out a couple of things here. Translating a bit of French. And hey, I will put JRT's link in the chat. There's a bit of, they do a bit of farming simulator, probably in French. So if you want to brush up on your French, could be a good way to do that. Right, why is that not... letting me unload for some reason? Okay, not sure what's happening here. But we're having a malfunction of some sort. Okay, looks like there's a problem with the round baler extension. About this, folks, I am going to save the game, put out, and reload it and see what happens. Hello, Costa Dad. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a great day. Hello to our new subscribers. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. Thank you all for joining. Yeah, so that round baler extension is the one that stops the machine when you're unloading the bale. So, yeah. Wondering if it had a hiccup because the bale was already on there. Maybe I should have emptied it out earlier, but I forgot to. Yeah, perfectly impatient. I know what you mean. The control with the landscaping tools is I find paintings, like painting roads, are really difficult. It's difficult to get them straight when you want them straight, and it's difficult to get them to do a nice curve when you want a nice curve. Whereas with the Terrafarm mod, yeah, you can have one of the bulldozers painting the road and you just drive around and you're getting a perfect curve. Well, thanks, perfectly impatient. Appreciate that. Even if we do have to stop the game and reload it. Hey, welcome to our new subscriber. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. Thank you for joining. As Perfectly Imperfect Gamer said, Kiwi clan is the place to be, apparently. While we're waiting on that, let's our credit video. It'll run. Okay, so we've lost that bale by the looks of it. Okay, no red. Still no red labels, but hey RJ, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hey, thank you FS Farmer for the gifted membership. Thank you so much, sir. Hey Richard, thank you so much. This just doesn't want to work, does it? Okay, we'll see if this drops off. Okay, so it was actually just sitting there. No wonder it wasn't dropping off. Yeah, Kiwi broke it. Yeah, Kiwi broke it, definitely. Yeah, worked it too hard. Yeah, still no red, so that's good. Okay. Definitely broken. The bale's just sitting there not doing anything. It's not coming off. I wonder if this next bale will launch us into space. Yeah, have a good day there, Richard. Thank you for joining. Appreciate it. Okay, we'll try and put it onto manual. See what happens. You need to upgrade the baler on the map. Yeah, I couldn't stand that one. That's just way too small. Currently though, I'm not sure I'd recommend this one. Maybe go for the Pottinger. Pottinger's a nice one. Hopefully after a restart of the Giant's engine it might fix itself properly. Only restarted the save game, I didn't restart the Giant's engine. Restart the game completely. Yeah, so the bale is just sitting there not doing anything, like doesn't come off. Doesn't register as needing wrapping or anything. Tend to do loose for as long as you can, yeah. Yeah, I actually had fun with the GoVal stationary wagon and picking up the stuff with a forage wagon and then baling it on there. That was quite fun. So I'd pick it up in the forage wagon, then tip it into the more maps, more money. I'm turning and burning contracts. Yeah, contracts can be a good way to make money, that's for sure. I see Game Channel. Hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. Having a little bit of hiccup with the game at the moment. Not doing the baling properly. It's kind of working at the moment. Yeah, it's shooting it out. I'm waiting for one to actually put me into orbit, to be honest. I don't think the laws of physics are quite working properly in this multiverse. Nice mod to stream. I like this map. It is a fantastic map. And it's forcing me to use smaller equipment, which is something I don't usually do. I usually go for a lot of the bigger equipment. So it's nice to do something a little bit different. Okay, last run up here. Hey, thank you to our new subscribers. Welcome everyone to the Kiwi clan. Glad you're enjoying the stream. Hope you'll have the possibility to stay more another time. Oh, that would be awesome. Would look forward to it, IC Game Channel. No problem at all, IC Game Channel. Thank you for joining. Okay, and I'll just put IC Game Channel's link in the chat for anyone to check out if you want to. Still no red errors, so right, let's go and do some hay. Hopefully it'll behave itself. Okay, so we got 21 bales off of that. Hey, catch you later there, Rocket. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. Have a good evening. I'm glad that tsunami didn't turn out to be too bad for everyone down this side of the world. I don't see anything about turning off the sort of like the bale wrappers got the red line through it, which I guess it should do because, you know, we've got no intention of wrapping these bales. It's almost as if it doesn't register the bale wrapper at all. All very strange. Gotta love computers and coding. Watching two Kiwis at once at the moment. Agsy says hi. Hey, awesome. Yeah, I guess he'll be finishing his stream shortly as well. Move that out of the way. No, not very realistic me lifting a bale like that, but needs must when the mod is broken. And normally they don't count until they hit the ground, but it's almost registering it as it's hitting the ground. It's bypassing the whole bale collector side of things, the wrapper. Very interesting. Yeah, can you say hi to Argsy for me as well, please? And if anyone wants to do double tapping, feel free to jump into Argsy's stream and say hi to him. He's a great Kiwi streamer. He's actually gone into a bit of map making, so yeah, definitely worth checking out. Hello, Jerry Van Schnindel. Sorry, my apologies. One shot out. Yeah, thank you for joining. Definitely enjoying Farming Simulator 25. FSB is in his chat. Whoa. Hey RJ, thank you for joining. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Very jealous of your computer setup. Thank you for posting that. Ah, nice. Just on Argsy's stream now. Multi-tabbing. He's got the new Saxlingham map. Cool. Doing a preview on it. Right, where was I here? Get back to my stream now after visiting Argsy, saying hi. Yeah, no, you're right there. Perfectly imperfect. Yeah, definitely this seems to be what's happening. So if I actually hop out and unload it manually, which is probably the better way of doing it, it just falls out and falls into there. It's like it's not moving or registering that as a device. Hey Bike and Mouse, welcome in. Thank you for joining. And Candace, welcome in. Thank you. Hello. Should be focusing on what I'm doing. We've got 6 bales of hay, so that's alright. Hey Tech Freak 99, welcome in. Thank you for joining. As I keep saying, kids, eat your spinach. Helps. Yeah, I have tried the Z key and doing all combinations. Like I say, it just doesn't seem to be registering it as a device. It's just sitting in there as a cradle. You can't press the Y key to unload it. I think something broke on the Giant's engine side of things when something went wrong. So a full reset of the game should fix it. Yeah, I did restart the map, but it didn't. Restarting the game would probably work a bit better. Hey, Jay's Virtual Gaming, hello, welcome in. I did, Jays, thank you so much for asking. Yes, yeah, it was nice to have a couple of days off. Got to spend some time with the kids and yeah, get into the right headspace again. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed the 24-hour stream. It was a lot of fun. It was a good challenge. And that and it was great to be able to raise so much money for Canteen, the charity that takes care of kids and their families who have cancer. That was a fantastic it was a fantastic weekend. I really did enjoy it, but it was nice to have a little bit of a break and just recharge a bit afterwards. Right, so now I have to figure out how to pick up all these bales. We've made 64 bales with this baler since we've got it. 8 of those are hay bales. Got a number of silage bales as well. So we've got 2 grass pastures for with cows. So doing that for beef stock, I think, and sell them off just before winter. And then come spring again, we'll get some calves and sort of, you know, feed them up ready to sell for winter and make a little bit of cash that way. Our milking stock are working hard at the moment. So fresh maps, so we're just starting off on getting their health up. Once we get their health up, we'll be getting a lot of milk from them. I've got a little milk container to start the milk from, because of course on this map we actually start off with a milk factory, a little dairy. So that'll be quite good, so we can make some cheese and butter, I guess. Maybe some bottled milk for sure. I'm probably going to call it a night, but before I do, I'm going to show you a little Easter egg. So I'll show you the dairy that comes with it. So this is the dairy factory. Nicely done, I think. Yeah, you've got your probably butter churns and that sort of thing. So it is nicely done. But a little Easter egg you may have missed is just over here. So it looks like we've got a few straw bales, so that's good. Yeah, if we jump up here, have a little meeting place for a young fella and a young lady by the looks of it. Got their water and a little chili bin. So yeah, little Easter egg. Nice little touch. When you're down here, all it does is it just looks like a few bales just stored on top of there. You wouldn't know the secret meeting place. So there you go. Little bit of an Easter egg. So we still haven't got any milk yet, but we've got about 50% to 64% health. So they are increasing. And yeah, we've got 35% for the calves. Not so important for the calves because their health factor doesn't count for much. But yeah, and we've got eggs. Eggs have started. Our chickens have started laying eggs, so a little bit of income from there as well. So that'll be great. So yeah, it's a very picturesque map. I do like it. So we might pick up for next month. So we'll skip through to September. That should get us back onto our 4-day, 5 times speed cycle instead of this half speed, trying to fit everything into 1 day. And thank you to everyone that's joined. Thank you to everyone that's hit the like button. Thank you to our new subscriber. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. If you haven't hit the like button yet, please do so. That would be great. And just one thing I want to do, or a couple of things before I go. I just want to put another couple of links in. One for Jay's virtual farming. Thanks for that, FS Farmer. Appreciate it. And Biker Mouse as well. Check out both their channels. Great YouTubers. Like I say, we are really blessed with really talented YouTubers that make great content on Farming Sim. It just shows how good the game is, you know, because every YouTuber you watch plays the game slightly different, does it their own way, and is absolutely fantastic. Even if they're playing the same map, it doesn't matter. They're playing it differently. They'll plant a different crop, or they'll do something different, and that's what really counts. And that's what makes this game so great. It doesn't matter what you're playing. You're playing your game, nobody else's. Someone else has a different game altogether. But thank you to everyone that's been here. Appreciate everyone in the chat and everyone who's visited. If you haven't hit the like button yet, please do. If you haven't subscribed yet, consider doing that. Doesn't cost anything. If you'd like to share this video with anyone that you think would enjoy it, feel free to do so. Hope you've enjoyed it. And until next time, bye.